In 1789, the Judiciary Act of 1789 is passed by Congress and signed by President George Washington, establishing the Supreme Court of the United States. That same day, Washington nominates John Jay of New York as the first Chief Justice of the United States. In 1890, Wilford Woodruff, president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormon Church, issues a manifesto officially renouncing the church's practice of polygamy. The declaration eases tensions between the church and the federal government and leads to Utah gaining U.S. statehood in 1896. In 1941, the Japanese government instructs the Japanese consul in Hawaii to divide Pearl Harbor into 5 zones, calculate the number of battleships in each zone, and report the findings back to the Japanese military. Japan attacks Pearl Harbor 10 weeks later on December 7th, pushing the U.S. into World War II. Up next is the answer to yesterday's quiz. In 1942, legendary trombonist and bandleader Glenn Miller makes his last radio broadcast on CBS's Moonlight Serenade program before leaving to enlist in the U.S. Army during World War II. He dies in 1944 when his military plane goes down in bad weather over the English Channel. In 1964, the Warren Commission, established by U.S. President Lyndon Johnson to investigate the Kennedy assassination, issues its final report after a 10-month investigation. It concludes that Lee Harvey Oswald was the lone assassin. In 1988, Canadian sprinter Ben Johnson wins the 100-meter dash at the Summer Olympics in Seoul, South Korea, only to be stripped of the gold medal 3 days later when he tests positive for steroids. American Carl Lewis is elevated from silver medalist to gold medalist, tallying his second straight victory in the event. In 2023, pop star Taylor Swift attends the first of 13 Kansas City Chiefs games in support of her boyfriend, tight end Travis Kelce, during the season. Swift's attendance at Chiefs games causes the NFL's viewership to experience a 53% spike among teenage girls, a 24% increase among women ages 18 to 24, and a 34% rise among women ages 35 and above. And now, it's time for our Today in History quiz. On September 25th, 1789, Congress passed amendments to the U.S. Constitution that eventually became known as the Bill of Rights. How many amendments did Congress approve that day? 9, 10, 11, or 12? Think you know the answer? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Find out if you're right tomorrow on Today in History.